Quest plan. South Shore. Lands. List. Multiple Badlands thing. Do I try Badlands? I made it back. I don't really know exactly what the plan is here. I'm looking at my quest log and it's like, I'm gonna go check Badlands, I guess. Kind of out of ideas for where to go. So let's do that. To do that, we're going to need to go to. Actually, I gotta stuff a couple things in my bank. Oh, I was gonna get Dark Moon Fair buff. Right. Okay, so Dark Moon Fair buff, then Badlands. Actually, do I do any trade skilling while I'm literally at the thing? The Silk Headband. 34 armor versus 33 armor. I think I'll take the hood instead. So what do I have here? 3? I have 4 of them. 8 fine thread.
You need something? Safe travels.
8 fine thread. 164. 1 short of being able to use that pattern. Oh well. There really isn't anything lower than that that I have the material for. Let's just get these 4 points and then get moving. Oh, I accidentally clicked back. Manatee. Or Manachai, I suppose. I don't know which fit I want to do. Take a look. Which fit do I want to do here? The headband or the hood? Let's do the headband. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the headband, I suppose. And what will I stuff over there? That. Okay. And I gotta mail that to Obi. Alright, let's go Dark Moon Fair. Get my buff. Then, yeah, I guess I'll go to Badlands and check it out. See if there's anything going on in it. Yeah, so I was thinking before starting to play. I'm like, oh man, am I really gonna do this? Am I really gonna put more hours in on it today? And I was like, yeah, Gandair can do it. My boy can do it. It's a little exhausting. Like, oh, let's do another level 60 mage. Ugh. But, oh well. Fuck it, it's something to do. Where was I? 60 lock. Warrior. I was playing a warrior today. I got my warrior character started. I wanted to wait until I had fiery, but who knows how long it would take me to get that enchantment. So I was like, why wait? Just play the game. Zooming around, fighting stuff. Doing the Loch Modan quests. I mailed a couple things to Ovi. She needs a bolt of wool for Hillman's cloak. Gotta remember to make that. I haven't played as her in a few days. Been focused on Gandair ever since the Season of Discovery came up. And I want to get Len leveled up to an amount. Darkmoon Fair is only a week long, so I really want to put a lot of time in if I can. Okay. That, and the int scroll will also go to her, and that will also go to her, that will also go to her. Okay. I think I'm gonna vend the other stuff off. Get the Dark Fortune of Damage, and go to Badlands? Oh, I don't have that. What?
Careful.
Okay. And to do that, I guess it's just a teleport Ironforge, fly. Return to me several hours from now. Bitch, I've been logged out all day. Hello? Anything at the vendor?
What are you looking for?
Medium leathers.
I supply only the finest goods.
Lots of scrolls. There we go.
For the Alliance.
Excellent. Buffs. I have buffs. These are for Ovi. And I kind of want to give the protection one to her too. Here we go. Okay, let's go to Badland. Okay, there we go. Hey! This doesn't work while I'm casting, maybe? Or I just typed it wrong? Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm caught up on spells, right? Yeah.
Be seeing you.
We get a few regents.
Would you like to purchase something? Off and away.
Okay. What was my mount hotkey? I'm sure I had one. A4? I don't remember. Yeah, let's go to Badlands and see how awful it is, I suppose. This might be a case of maybe it's a red quest that, you know, leads to like yellows and greens. I'm not very confident about that, but and that also has me going to Badlands, and that's a yellow quest, so there's some confidence there. I just don't think that Badlands will give me a whole level's worth of experience. So then maybe it's go back to South Shore? I guess that's the end of the quest, though. Like, where else can I go? Globally. I really don't want to do Stranglethorn Vale. If I end up in Stranglethorn Vale, I mean, it's a PvE server, but I would still really rather not do that. Oh, this person did the rep enchants. They don't have the Thorium ones, though. Or the Thorium Brotherhood ones. It takes a lot of money to get those. Yeah, I was in this area on my warrior earlier, and it took me 26 minutes to get the last of the 3 boar intestines I needed for the quest. And I was pretty much non-stop killing. I had to wait on boar respawns more than once. I did eventually get it done, and it was fun to do, but it was awkward. Man, this cheesecake sucks. I don't like cheesecake. I got my girlfriend cheesecake for her birthday, and she's like, there's no way I'm going to eat all that. You can have some. And I'm like, okay. I don't like cheesecake. But I figured I'd try one piece. And it's just like, I don't like it. I don't like that tangy flavor that cheesecake has in it. Not a fan. I'd rather have like a pie, like a solid pie, something like a pumpkin pie, that type of pie. Not a fruit pie, which is just a pile of canned fruit on a piece of bread. Like what? What do we got going on here? Level 35 elite. Okay, well that's level 35. As long as, Zeracotl isn't spawned, I think I'll be okay. There's this giant fuck-off monster bird in the middle of the zone. Its only purpose is to kill. Level 35. Level 36? Ugh. It's kind of a high level. Discovered the Badlands. I mean, sure, but... There's like one little camp over here, and the other one is up the road on the right. I do not remember where the Alliance quests are in this zone. Level 39's there? Well, 36 there. I don't know, it says the quest is yellow to me. Turn right. You go past Angor Fortress. 39, 39. 35. Bridge Stalker. Got the southernmost dig site in the Badlands. Past Angor Fortress. So I'm going to look right over here. If it's not there, then it's on the other side of the zone. It's level 38? 39? Yeah. So Badlands ain't it. Check Badlands, it ain't it. Where do we get 4 levels at? Alright, let's go back to Hillsbred. I just don't want to end up having to kill enemies in a circle for an hour. Or several. Because having a mana pool means there's a lot of downtime. Back to South Shore. And I did Shimmering Flats. Over here. Stone Talon Mountains. Desolus. Not past that. Dust Wallow's level 40, like Badlands is 40. But do I really just like grind for 5 levels? There's no way. I need at least 3 to be able to get to the 49s. Yeah, it looks like I'm behind by a lot of XP. I guess the Syndicate camps would be good XP. I can pound on those for a while. Okay. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I think I'm behind by more levels than I thought I was. By skipping dungeons, elites, and waters and caves. I haven't done the stretches I need to for my arms in like 5 days. And they just caught up with me a minute ago, so I'm standing up doing those right now. I'm gonna make it weird. The sound that my elbow made when it popped was like, ugh. I hated that. That... I'll be better in an hour now. Ugh. I get some good posture set up at my desk for this. Pull the mouse back. Sit this way. Yep, alright. Fixed myself. Maybe I go kill raptors and a Wrathy for cooking skill? No, I should do Syndicate, because I need cloth. I do need cloth. And they don't roam nearly as much as... They don't roam nearly as much as the raptors do. Like, they're kind of contained to an area. I mean, I could do the coast here and do... No, they got ranged mobs that are annoying. The heck? Okay, we'll turn this in.
Greetings.
Let's take this one. 8 stam, 11 int? Yeah, give me that. Let's use that. And yeah, it looks like it just ends right there. And yeah, you're like going to Scarlet Monastery, and I'm like, no thank you, go to somewhere that's not here. Yeah, we're just gonna go beat up Syndicate for a long time, I suppose. Up here. Not the biggest fan of that, but... I need XP. And quests? Quests ain't got it for me. But I have some real boring gameplay for a little while. Oh, it's rough. I can't think of good grind spots, really. I might as well do something easy to start, though, because I gotta let the nerves settle in my elbow. My wiring job is not great in my flesh biosuit. Was it flesh mech? Yeah, the wiring in my flesh mech isn't very good. There's some CPU bottlenecking, and there's some CPU bottlenecking, and then there's some cable interference. Like, I would love... I would be like... I would definitely consider, like, cyberware. If this was, like, a cyberpunk thing. I would absolutely, like, seriously consider... from, like, between the elbow and... Like, above the elbow, below the shoulder. On down. Like, getting cyberware, so that I wouldn't have these issues with the elbow and wrist anymore. But maybe only on my my mouse hand, because that's the one that gets it the worst. Like, we just have a gamer arm. Or just do cyber skeleton, even. Have synthetic nerves inside of a biological arm. I think I'd be more interested in that one. Like, yeah, give me synthetic nerves. I'd be super into that. I don't know, I could probably do some, like, pretty dank, like, keyboarding with like, if I got my hands, like, snipped and replaced. Like, think of the inputs I could do in video games. Get banned from SRC for hardware manipulation. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the plan, is just beat up the Syndicate for a while. It looks like someone cleared the camp, so it's in the process of respawning. But yeah, I spent a half an hour, I didn't get shit done. A hideous waste of time. I could have bought better water in town. Maybe that would have been a good investment. Because this does, what, 3/4 of my mana? For my own water? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, half a mana bar per enemy is not a good pace for time to kill. But there isn't damage for mages at this level. Mages don't start getting damage on items until the 50s. We're really reliant on our base damage all the way through the game. Nothing spawned up here. Oh, there's one. As I said that. Get a rebuff after this, too. You know, speaking of your low and slow RAM and Asper, I don't know how much you know about computer hardware, but I'm using the same RAM I've been using since 2013's computer. And this really didn't come to my attention until recently. I still have DDR3 RAM in this machine. This machine's fairly modern, except the RAM, which really needs to be replaced. I have 32 gigs of it. And I really need to make that change happen. But I haven't been doing, like, production work. Like, video production work, so it hasn't really bothered me. Until recently, I'm like, yeah, I'll do some World of Warcraft videos. Oh, no, I need mana again. But now it's gonna be like EverQuest, where I just, like, blast enemies for infinity. Like, old school MMOs where it was just, like, kill mobs. Like, World of Warcraft really took stuff that already existed and made it better. I think that's why it got as popular as it did. Because there was a serious void for, like, more accessible MMOs at the time. It was a very, like, niche enthusiast thing. And man, I watched the BlizzCon, like, World of Warcraft segment today. I went and caught the videos for that. And I'm hopeful for the story, now that they have a new writer doing the story. And they were like, look, we're going to announce our next 3 expansions at once, and we're going to build them so that they're all interlaced with each other. I'm like, holy shit, we might have, like, a good storyline for a change. They're gonna do a 3-act. Okay. I'm into it. I'll give it a watch on the internet. I'm not gonna play retail WoW. Because that's the thing, is like, man, the story seems like it'll be cool. I'm gonna catch that on YouTube. Still not enough to get me to actually play the game. I will have to hear incredible things from people to pick up retail WoW again. Because that game is foreign compared to this version. Like, it is a truly a different game. The only thing that's the same is, like, you know, the models and the spell names. All the shit's different. Like, it's very much a World of Warcraft 2. And Classic is World of Warcraft 1. But hey, maybe Microsoft will, give them the tools and resources they need to make something interesting. But yeah, I'm about to catch all that story on YouTube. I'm excited for it, though. They have one of the original writers back. And there's this big trend, like, towards narrative games. And they say that they display that they seem to be taking that lesson, but whether or not they actually do it, we're gonna have to wait and see. I have so incredibly little faith. You asked and we listened. They announced Cataclysm Classic. No one was asking for that. Not true, obviously. I'm exaggerating. There are definitely people that wanted Cataclassic. Like, you know, people liked it, but not the majority. I think there was a lot of sunk cost fallacy for people playing it, you know? Well, I'm already here, and my friends are already here. I might as well. Cata was the one that looked really good up front, and then turned out to not be so great when you got deep into it. Because the changes really didn't hit us until later on. Like, when we got to, like, see how they impacted the game. I still think it's a great thing, though. I'm not gonna play it. But no one was asking for that. I didn't see that anywhere on the internet. Like, like, you asked, we listened, yeah, your 20 board of directors, those 20 people all asked for Cata Classic and you listened to them. That's what that is. Normal people did not ask for that. Because the minority that is speaking up is not asking for that. They're asking for Classic Plus. That's what people are asking for in WoW. No one's asking for anything for retail, really. Like, I know some people that play retail WoW and enjoy it. Which, you know, hey, great. I got no ill will there. But they're just like, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what the new WoW expansion is going to be like. And they're asking for, like, nothing. The people I know that play retail WoW. I don't understand. They're just like, yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. They don't have desires. It's weird. And, you know, small sample size, right? But what? The thing is, I would be more interested in Cata Classic if they were going to have a Wrath era, and like a BC era, and a Cata, like if they were going to have an era server for each expansion. Then I would be way more into it. But just following the release schedule again, I don't know. That sounds staged and fake. I'm sorry. It doesn't make it bad, but it could be better. Like, Season of Discovery has a lot of potential. I don't have faith, but whatever. I'm going to have account time. I'll play it. The cinematic was dank. Metzen had a lot of enthusiasm on stage. So I have a little bit of hope for the overarching story. It's not going to get me to play retail. I don't know, man. It's... The thing I think that I took away from it the most is I don't see any glaring negatives yet. And it's like, well, if we don't get worse, that's a sort of a weird victory. But we won't know for years what'll happen. And I'm excited to see the lore videos that people make and whatnot. I'll probably watch some streamers play it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And check it out. I'm not saying completely no, but it would take really strong recommendations and changes in retail gameplay for me to pick it up. Hey, that one had potions. Nice. Get frozen, idiot. And like World of Warcraft Clash Royale, that's kind of cool. I'm not into it, but alright, yeah, use the IP in a different game form. Sure. Whatever. Just nothing really like grabs me as like, wow, this is awesome. Everything just seems like, this is fine. They didn't Diablo Immortal us. And even then, I think there was a little bit of overreaction to Diablo Immortal. But the company didn't handle that well at all. Because the idea of a mobile Diablo, that actually sounds cool. The way they did it, oh hell no. Man, the way they announced it, the way that they actually implemented the game when it came out, oh no. It was bad. Yo, in Asper, I would play the shit out of that. That would actually be so much fun because I have Vermintide too. And I really like it. I just don't have people to play regularly with, so I didn't play it longer than I did. And like I'd love to play Darktide, but it's one of those things like I'd like to, you know, have a crew rather than run solos. That style of gameplay is something I really enjoy. And if you told me I could do that in like World of Warcraft and like be a mage in the same way that you could be a like a caster in a what are they, the Inquisitors in Darktide, or the like pyromancers or whatever they are in Vermintide, and we just like go into dungeons, and it's like, yeah, go into Stratholme and clear it of undead. Like, alright. And then it's like going to Scholomance and clear it of undead. You just go through it in first person. That'd be hype. I would really enjoy that. There's a lot of dungeons and raids in World of Warcraft that you could do that with. And I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, dude, I'm really open to them doing other things with the World of Warcraft IP. So I think their World of Warcraft Clash Royale thing that they're doing is a great idea. I would love them to take the IP and use it in different ways. Be very excited about it. Like, Heroes of the Storm was like the first time they did it, and I happen to like playing MOBAs. So I was all about that. It didn't really work out for the company, though. Now they're trying World of Warcraft Clash Royale. Cool. You better buy a lot of WoW tokens if you want World of Vermintide. If they did World of Vermintide, you know, something like that, I'd get the collector's edition. Fuck it. I'd give that one a full chance. But only if it came with a physical art book. Collector's editions only having digital goodies now is so shit. I like the ones that come with statues, though. Like, I have the Overwatch, like, super collector's edition box. The Soldier 76 statue. I played the shit out of that game on release. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, launch Overwatch was great. Then they just steadily made changes I didn't like and I quit playing. Now, I've said it before, but the main thing was sometimes I would come home from work and I would just want to play a few Pharah games at the end of the day. And then when they removed having duplicate heroes, I was out. Because then sometimes Pharah would get picked in front of me. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna dodge and go to bed. Because there's nothing worse than wanting to go play your game and then not being able to play your game. That's why I don't really like draft pick in MOBAs. Outside of like a tournament setting. I got no problems with it if I'm competing. But just when I'm playing solo, I'm like, nah, give me blind pick, random matchups. I want to make sure I get my character. That's why I liked Heroes of the Storm so much, because I could pick my characters in advance. I could play bow bitches in Heroes of the Storm. I just queue up as them. It was great. Like, if I wanted to go home and sit down and just play Vala, I could do it. So much fun. Want to do that shit in League? Nah, it's a disaster. Please don't double when I hit you. Not doubled. I like Brightwing. I played Brightwing. Not a lot, but... I'd play Brightwing when I needed, like, them for the daily quest. I like that character. Like, the design of the character, I think, is really good. Just the idea of being, like, a really strong aura. And just always hanging out near your team. Like, I think it taught good support habits just to play that character. And I kind of like Lily for the same reason. And just run around and hold Q. And throw teacups everywhere. Polymorph is broken, yes. I like that they just haven't fully closed Heroes of the Storm. Other game companies have closed their alternate game modes and alt games. But Heroes is still there, thank goodness. Like, I would love for a day to come where they're like, hey, Heroes 3.0. We're gonna give it another try. Yeah. I think that's a good point. Yeah, the Overwatch 1, I hated the way that handled. I'm never going to play Overwatch 2. Just, like, on principle. Like, just completely change. Really? I missed? Alright, fine, I'll hang out here, get Nova, blah, blah, blah. Blast Syndicate, collect loot. Back to where I was at. Yeah, I'm very upset at Riot Games because I used to compete on their League of Legends Dominion map, which was a capture and hold MOBA game mode. And I enjoy capture and hold gameplay a lot. And they closed that, and then they closed their 3v3 mode. And now every time they announce, like, hey, we're bringing you Nexus Blitz. And then the community is like, yeah, but how long is it going to be there? And like, we're planning on fully supporting it. And we're like, no, you're not. You're lying. And then a few months later, they're like, oh, so we're putting away Nexus Blitz for now. And we're like, we fucking called it. Don't believe anything that comes out of Riot Games' mouth. Their art and music teams are outstanding. Some of the best in the industry. But man, they do not know what they're doing with game direction or game balance at all. A thing that I like to say is it's impossible to be good at League of Legends because the game changes too often. You can get good at StarCraft because the game changes very rarely. That's a bad frostbite. Because it frostbit near another enemy that was patrolling when I wanted to pull them out of range. That's an example of a bad frostbite. Like, StarCraft Brood War has not had a balance patch in multiple years. That's a great frostbite, because my Frost Nova was down, and I needed that. So as a bad case scenario, Frostbolt, or Frostbite, into a best case scenario Frostbite. That's cool. Yeah, you can get good at StarCraft because the rule set's not going to change. You have time to really fully analyze it. And you can't do that in League of Legends or many of these other live service games. Like, the pro players can be great, but they will never have a complete amount of game knowledge. Like, no one will ever know how to play League of Legends at a high level. Pro players just improvise really well every season. Because they just have good core gamer mechanics. Because you do not have time to really get into, like, certain matchups. It's like, how often do you have this... If you get these 3 champions on your team combined, that counters this other specific 2-champion pair. But in the, like, literal quadrillions of different champion combinations, you're never going to see those, like, rare cases. And even if you knock that down into the billions, like, you knock it down a few orders of magnitude, and then just the competitive environment where maybe you get into thousands just off the top picks, you're still not getting enough games in one patch cycle to really learn those rare interactions that people in Brood War know. Like Artosis? Watching that guy stream and seeing the absurd shit that happens to him that's like 1 in tens of thousands, and him knowing exactly what to do in response to it because he's seen the 1 in 10,000s thing about 4 times. Either as a commentator or in his own, like, ladder gameplay. One of the reasons I really like watching Artosis stream is because as a commentator and a competitor, he has the ability to deliver, like, the information about why things are happening a certain way. In a way that's, like, easier for an audience to understand. And Tasteless can do it, too. But I like, I think Artosis is a little bit more analytical. Also, that's really interesting in Asper about the balance thing. I actually wasn't aware that they did that way. That's kind of cool. Because I think that if you have too many eyes on it, too many opinions on it, there's more opportunity for things to go wrong. And if you just get one person that understands it really well, that, like, can mentally grasp the full scope of what's happening, then I think that's maybe a better way to do it. It's not always feasible for things, but StarCraft in a certain way is a certain size. But I think one person can comprehend with time and information. But I don't hear good... Okay, you just posted. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't hear great things about SC2 balance, though. But people do seem to be at peace with Brood War, even though there are still complaints. I stopped playing StarCraft 2, like, I stopped laddering with Legacy of the Void, because now there's just too many damn caster units. And that's kind of not why I play the game. I want to have armies fight. So in Heart of the Swarm, I really like that expansion. But I don't really like Legacy of the Void gameplay as much. And I don't follow competitive scene as much as I used to either as a result. Because there has not been a lot of innovation about the, like, game state and how to, like, manage it. And I can only speculate about why without, like, watching... Without going and watching people like Zombie Grub, Nero, do, like, analysis and stuff on it. Because, like, I haven't been reading Team Liquid as often as I have, even though it's still my homepage. But there's been a... Yeah, I feel like there's been, like, a kind of a drain there. But I'll watch, like, majors still. And on that subject, I'm really glad Gumiho is doing as well as they are. I started following Gumiho really early in GSL because they did one of their GSLs as random. And I'm like, yo, that's cool. And now Gumiho being as good as they are is a really nice thing to see. Having followed them for, like, a long time. But I don't really know what the solution is, because I do think that the less people involved, the better. But if you can find the people that can actually do it or not, I guess it's another matter entirely. This camp's still desynced. I want to keep this camp desynchronized with its respawns, so I don't ever get too many of them up at once, and I can keep solo polls going. There's a really long patrol path out. Don't run from the cock, miss. Okay, that sounded bad. The Cone of Cold spell is abbreviated cock, COC. Oh, that was not... Okay. Whoops. The enemy was fleeing. It was just an odd... It was an odd word choice. Not Twitch DOS friendly. I'm so sorry. I'll make an apology YouTube video. With multiple jump cuts in my living room. In the middle of the afternoon, with natural lighting, and I'll hold my cat up on stream, as well. Not my cat, it's my girlfriend's cat, but no one needs to know that. It's staged, right? It's scripted. Jeff just lost advertisers. How is he gonna afford another yacht? Well, hey, I have some news for you. About that. About that. It's not Jeff, it's Andy. Andy, something with a J? I can't remember who the new CEO is. You gotta blame the right person. Because Bezos stepped down from the company a few years ago now. I mean, obviously, there's still, like, financial, you know, things that he's got connected to it, right? But, you know, I think that was a clever thing for Amazon to do, is you take the face and you put them elsewhere so that the real CEO isn't getting the attention. I can't remember what their last name. It's like Andy something with a J. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'll look it up after this. I'm gonna get rid of this patrol here. I'll find out who the new Amazon CEO is. Gotta direct the blame at the right people. It was Bobby Kotick, and it was Activision. And now it's Microsoft and Phil Spencer. Keeping track of all the, you know, the name changes, though, is tough with the way companies acquire and shuffle and blah, blah, blah. But hey, Jeff can lose advertisers, though. Because they don't pay me anyway. They don't believe my address is real. I don't think I told that story. I mentioned it at the end of a stream, and I know you heard that part. But the story is Twitch does not believe that my address is real. On 2 separate occasions, a couple of years apart, I made the qualifications for affiliate. It was partner before that, because affiliate didn't exist then. And when I tried to submit the paperwork, they're like, that's not a valid address. I'm like, what do you mean? And I tried submitting the address 5 different ways at the advice of the post office in the area that serves my mail to me. And they just don't believe that my address is real. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just work a normal job. And then I came back to Twitch years later. And I managed to qualify for affiliate, which was much easier than partner.
It's too far away.
And submitted the paperwork again. They're like, that address isn't real. And I'm like, I pay taxes. I have bills and utilities. Everyone else works with me just fine business-wise. But Twitch doesn't for some reason. So I'm like, alright, whatever. I'll just stream for, like, my friends. Like, and just hang out with them. And then, you know, occasionally I'll have, like, a highlight to link to my buddies. Like, yo, I just did this thing in game. But it kind of sucks. I was doing okay at 2 different times. And with as competitive as, like, this entertainment business is... Like, I'm kind of surprised I was able to do that. Like, an affiliate's relatively easy to get. Compared to what the old partner program was. But there were, like, hidden partner tiers and... lots of shit. But that's why I don't have anything monetized on Twitch. And my Google, like my YouTube channel is not monetized either, because Alphabet changed like the policies for Google's, you know, video services with YouTube, and it's like AdSense services through Google. And my channel didn't meet the metrics anymore to have, you know, me making ad revenue from it. So there are still ads on it, but they just don't give me the revenue from them anymore. Is the understanding that I got. So I was like, alright, well, I guess fuck that too, I suppose. So I have this weird skill set for broadcasting, and I have no way to monetize it. Because I'm not going to TikTok. You can't make me use that spyware. Although I could make good videos. Like, I could make good shorts. But it feels really shitty to do a 13-hour workday to make a 1-minute video. I kind of hate that. I feel like I'm not getting, like, the total amount of entertainment time that I would want out of that. Versus a long, like, a video essay. Or a live stream. I think I enjoy that a lot more, because that's more... It's just straight up more content. But whether I'm making money off it or not, it's a really fun hobby. And the tech is interesting, and doing all the widgets with the stream are really interesting. Even though I don't have any cool stuff running on this particular stream. Like, I don't have a lot of cool overlays and shit for my World of Warcraft stuff, because originally it was kind of just my World of Warcraft playing friends that would come and watch it, but with you guys hanging out, maybe I need to put a little bit more effort into it. Get a few more things going on the screen. Because I like doing the widgets and the building the scenes and decorating them, and that stuff's all very fun to me. Like here's a like, I guess it's not really a OBS scene thing, but there's like a thing I've been thinking about doing. I've been thinking about replacing all of my buttons with macros. Alright, respawns. I gotta bail from this pole. It's so hard. I've been thinking about making macros with different spell icons and giving them blank usernames so it looks like all my buttons are different. Just like I originally did with having a fake blink icon. Okay, keep running until I break combat. You're not out of combat until you're out of combat. There we go. Chased me all the way to the ogres. Yeah, I don't like this duo patrol here. It's real annoying. Yeah, I think the plan here is I'm gonna do this until I fill my inventory. And then I'm gonna go do raptors and a Wrathy for a while.
Not enough mana.
For cooking skill. Yeah, there we go. I was like, is he in range that I can scorch? I need this camp clear, though. Before everything's respawned in it. I mean, I could kill it all at once, but I'm trying not to gamble too much. Also, you know, thinking about the you know, Twitch toss and stuff like that. With the stuff that VTubers get away with, I am like astounded that anyone gets banned on this platform. With the shit that VTubers say in their streams that are so unbelievably unhinged. And they're still fully monetized. But if I'm an artist and I draw like the outline of boobs, I can get banned. Like an artist who I really, really like, JK, and it's J and then a period and then K then a period. So I think they go by J.K. or J.K. I'm a big fan of their art because they kind of have this like gothy eyeshadow thing with a lot of their characters that really adds like a lot of contrast, and I really enjoy the way it looks in their art. They got banned from Twitch for 7 days for drawing a fully clothed character. Now there's a hot tub directory. Like, that tweet is just rent-free in my head some days. It makes me a little upset. Because there's such wide favoritism on the site. But the viewers don't give a shit. The viewers love everybody. It's just the selective enforcement is so shitty. I like artists. I wish they could draw boob on stream. But instead it's like, I'm gonna draw the face, and then just the face, because I can't draw the rest of it. It's so dumb. I'm mad and I'll stay mad. Wow, okay, I should have waited for Fire Blast there. I thought about doing draw streams, but I've seen some of them get backseated really hard by viewers, and I'm not sure I'm, like, mentally ready for that with as new as I am at art. Although, maybe if I drew my WoW character, like if I drew Gandair, and put it up there in the top left for my character portrait, I think that'd be kind of a cool thing to do. And that wouldn't be that big of a... That wouldn't be that difficult of a thing to do, either, because it's just a head.
I'm out of range.
And, I mean, a little bit of the neck, too. Excellent. I only hit the one with it, and then I ran out of mana. Ugh. Okay, it's gonna Evo, because that's... I bet that sheet breaks and pulls that pat. Oh, it didn't! I ran a little longer than I should have, but it looks like I still have to cast off okay. Bam. In other news, my warrior almost died 3 different times today. But I gave them gear that I had found, so they actually had like a weapon and were able to DPS themselves out of the situation. Because they had full, like, regular health potions, like the hexagon-shaped ones. The level 12 ones. They had real health potions and an actual weapon that's appropriate for their level. But there were a couple double pulls that happened from, like, a bear patrolled in, and then another time it was a trog that patrolled in. And then the other one was also a bear. It was in Loch Modan instead of Elwyn. Not having intimidating shout. That's messing me up. Because I can't fear and bandage. I don't have a way to disengage enemies from me. I really want intimidating shout back. I think I'm just going to juggle rested XP on the warrior and priest. Hell, the priest should almost be capped. With how many days I've been offline from her. I gotta get on her more. She needs more action. It's like halfway to 30. And I was looking around for guilds, and I found a person, like a random player, that was like looking for an RP guild. And I'm like, hey, I can't run one full time, but I can absolutely help build one. And I'm like, send me a message tomorrow when I'm online during like peak hours, because that would be cool. I could definitely help build one to start, but I couldn't admin it full time. Like, I would need a person to manage the in-game portion of it. But I could, like, help build the, like, the guild rules, conduct, Discord, add-ons. I know a lot of stuff about how to do that. And the most important thing is to have a good infrastructure to build off of when you're starting an RP community. To keep power gamers out of it. Because nothing ruins shit faster in a roleplay community than a power gaming admin. Fucking nothing ends things faster. That's why I would want to build all the infrastructure and then just manage the infrastructure and then let other people handle like the in-game stuff. Like the actual gameplay type things. I guess I gotta go to the camp. That troll priest. I think it was a priest. Oh, no, there's respawns. Yeah, I've been so burned by admin abuse in so many places. That's like, I build it, I'm into it. One of my #1 rules would be, the antagonized person always decides the outcome of RP. That'd be like one of the main rules of like in-game of like in-character conduct. And a big out of character one would be accept that people will make mistakes in RP. That'd be the other main one. Like, talk it out OOC, even if you need a third person to mediate it. Thank you. Thank you for the nice word there. I got to 35. It's I had a couple dicey moments on the way here. Some recently, as early as earlier today. I had a really bad segment of things happen earlier today. At Goshek Farm doing the escort. I had the I don't know if you're familiar with the Alliance side. But there's a quest to kill the Forsaken Courier, which is a 5-mob pull of level 35s. 34, 35s. And they spawned on me at the end of the escort. Hold on. I will get the... I will make a clip of this. Give me a second to get to it. I will put this shit on screen. I will put it on screen. Let me go to content. Oh no, I need to do it from my other page. From the front-facing page. So yeah, I went to Goshek Farm. I was doing a Wrathy quest earlier today. Before I had to do some work stuff. And the 13 hours ago, yes, that one. And then let me look at my dashboard to see. I set like a marker for it. I just need to open the highlighter. It has one marker. Where is it at? There's the timestamp for it. At like 2-hour mark. Okay. But like the 2-hour mark. Okay, it's a little bit before that. Oh yeah, this is a disaster. Okay. I found it. I need to change my my scene here to my other monitor. Right full. Here we go. Okay. Let me full screen this. Let me change my audio. Okay. And wait, I need to pull you guys out on my other screen. Okay. This segment here is so bad. Let me turn on my audio. This was earlier today that this happened. So I get the spawns that are scripted spawns. The one comes running out of the building. That asshole comes over from the right-hand side. So I'm like, cool, I sheep him. I've done a shitload of AoE grinding, go check farm. Alright, I got a sequence for this. I know what I'm doing. This part, sketchy, dicey, but I felt pretty comfortable in it. Get the polymorph last. You know, no big deal. But if you see, shit's on cooldown now. My mana gem's down. The pot's down. Okay? My cold snap is down. It's not great. So I'm like, you go over there, you tank.
That one polymorph there is bad. Like, that almost got me. Like,
So I'm making sure I'm not, like,
building.
getting bopped in game.
That was sketch, but it was in the pole. But that one that came over from the side, yikes.
So I'm like, this is cool. I'm fine. I got the poll done. Oh, my NPC's in a fight again over there. Look at them over there in the background.
Okay, let's sheep this.
Oh, look, there's the apothecary right there also.
Let me deal with this one.
I have half mana. I got 1,400 mana.
You are like the worst spy.
I'm yelling at the NPC.
Let's just walk through the middle of the farm. No, you just go on from the back area, you just drop down from behind.
And I do a funny kind of goof here. Okay, so stuff's on. I don't have a new mana gem. The cooldown
Watch
just
your
came up
rear.
right then. Cold snap is still down.
She said to watch her rear.
The character said to watch her rear.
I'm watching.
I'm just doing what they told me to.
I'm still watching.
Entering combat on the screen. What? Oh, there's the Forsaken Bodyguard.
Okay, that is the same pole. That's a shit respawn.
And look at this guy on the right. I'm doing my job. I'm a guard. He just runs over.
Okay.
That's still recharging.
Oh wait,
He resists. I like have time to think because I have health and it's one thing. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leash this. Let all of it go on the NPC. There we go. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
I'm watching its health. The NPC has no mana. My potion has come up off cooldown now. That guy's... Look at... the sheep breaks. I gotta re-sheep that. I'm bandaging. I'm bandaging. I'm bandaging. Cold snap... not cold snap. Frost Nova's right there. I hit that one
really
on
difficult
purpose.
for me today, World of Warcraft.
I added the grunt online. That was not a missed sheep break. I did freeze it to have it be in the AoE, so I got more damage on it because my mana felt low. He crits me like an asshole. I get crit.
To run all the way back over there.
Now I gotta go see she's not running into more mobs. I'm like,
I
okay.
guess I'll have to go back for that loot later.
But the problem is, she's running. So if I like sit and drink, she might get too far away, and I might be out of range, and the quest breaks. But I do manage to keep up from here, and get out of the get out of that horrible situation. But yeah, that was earlier today. Absolute disaster of a thing. Put my everything back where it needs to go. Okay, audio there, audio there. Put that tab back. Hit play there. Making sure I've resynced everything. Yeah, that was a... That was the, it was scary as hell. That was very scary, the respawn. Like, sheep the mob, AoE around it. Very standard practice. I'd done that so many times. But I was not prepared for something to spawn in melee range like that. Of a 5-pull spawn in melee range. I got caught looking, but they told me to look. So, it was, yeah, the courier spawn. That's the part where I'm like, oh. The solution, I think, in the end was, like, abandon the quest and redo the quest. That, when I was out of the pull and had the courier mobs transfer over to the NPC, that's when I'm like, if this goes bad, I'm gonna have to do this quest over. But since I had Evocate available, I felt like I was able to do it. And I was, thank goodness. But that polymorph resist and that crit from that grunt that was really trying to earn his pay, that shit was not okay. Not even a little bit. Just drop a 112 crit while I'm at 400 health. Hello? Those things swing for 50. There's 5 of them. That means if all 5 of them get to hit, I drop 250. And that puts me down at like 40 to 60 health. My pot came off cooldown though. Yeah, that was a really nice little challenge moment that I had to deal with there. Okay, where did I put my... that back over there. Yeah, I'm gonna make like a normal highlight of that later, but not right now. I'm gonna do that shit before I have D&D tomorrow, when I'd be logged into Twitch to set that up. A typical alcoholic beverage. I have one of those. It's not typical. It's a pumpkin porter. Porters are dark beers, like Guinness. Someone will like light me on fire for saying that, but you know, it's a dark beer and it's got a pumpkin flavor to it. Company out where I live at makes them seasonally. Come here, you. Yeah, the other pull that was really bad was in Defense of the King's Lands in Loch Madon. It was 2 of the lightning caster trogs. And it was before I had Counterspell. So I had to sheep one multiple times to let mana tick back up to be able to kill the other one. At least I had Dampen Magic. Like, I might have just died if I didn't have Dampen Magic. Not this shit again. Right there. Watching that chaotic pull was like, let the things respawn over here. Here, I'm gonna drink that pot. I'm gonna use that mana gem. Opens up an inventory slot. Yeah, escort quests might be on the list of things that are banned that I don't want to mess with. Just really like Goshek farm. Like, there's a lot of history at that location, because it's like a grind point for AoE mages. I've never done the Darkshore one. Actually. That's a zone I've never quested through at the, like, correct level. And I think I'm going to do that on a rogue. Like, I've never done Teldrassil at the appropriate level. I've never done Darkshore at the appropriate level. Oh, I know the Feralis one you're talking about now. Okay. For a second, I thought you meant the homing beacon. And I'm like, what? But no, that's not that one. The homing beacon quests suck. They're fine, like, non-hardcore. I'm not doing that shit in hardcore. Like, hardcore is a weird place to choose to have a chill experience. I'm gonna eat this sagefish and open up another inventory slot. Did I just eat the sagefish without cooking it? Did I really just do that?
I need to get
What is wrong with me?
That's still recharging.
I've never done fishing before. I'm not used to it. I just ate the sagefish raw. For no fucking reason. I'm gonna pay for that someday. Like, there is a cosmic debt I have just incurred somehow by eating that sagefish raw. Why did I do that? I can't believe. I need my mana gem back. Don't really deserve it after that maidenless behavior that I just exhibited. Oh, that's disgraceful. I will not get Ashbringer from a chest now. No, you're right. I don't deserve it. I have to go cook fish as a penance to make up for it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get the mana from the... Why does the buff look weird? Whoops.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not... They're not linked up there. Alright, that's good. Oh, really? It respawns right... Are you... come on. Come on! Why would you do that? Why would that... I hope everyone else is having an easier time with, spawns. Just wanted some peaceful kind of cloth farming. Because my elbows hurt. I wanted to get some XP, get some cloth. Was the goal. Hope that fish didn't have any parasites. Imagine there'd be some like really freaky stuff in the water in Stranglethorn. With all the goblins around, probably doing like pollution. Like there's a whole quest there with like a polluted lake. I'm like worried. Got him. Okay. Good, the camp's clear. Get this one on the right-hand side. There's another dual patrol. Or is that the same one? More cheese. Okay, if I get mana, I'll do this double pull next. Oh, some dude. Are you gonna do that pull? Alright. Go get him. Oh, it was on. Okay. Like, I'll kill this caster for you, dude. I blinked over here to drag it to the right rather than have it be dragged towards that other NPC. I'm gonna leave that one for the rogue to get. Because they're questing. I'm just being a lunatic. Okay. Those give Alterac signet rings? Are those the same ones that spawn up the road? Wizards drop them? Because the ones that I know of are up this way, where shit's like level 38. Hold on, my world is, I'm having a... My brain is rewriting what it knows about the world. Okay. These are normal ogres.
It's too far away.
I feel like the Alterac spot up there is, like, hella high level. I forgot there were non-elite ogres. Maybe that one Alterac ogre quest in South Shore is not an elite quest after all? And I remembered the entire thing wrong. Which is a possibility. In other chaotic news, though, yeah, it's my mage and warrior that I've had, like, the sketchy, almost die pulls. And that has not happened on my priest or, my rogue. Although my rogue's not very high level yet. But they are in Teldrassil, and that place is kind of awful. But having improved power word shield is stupid powerful. That spell is, like, unfair. Ew! That ogre should not be that fast.
Spell isn't ready.
I mean, I guess they're made out of muscle. Very useful frostbite. Yeah, it's up this way on the... in this little section. Or is it this path back here? Like, that's what I'm thinking, is it's not the little village. Oh wow, that's very okay. That's incredible RNG on crits at this level. I'm gonna preemptively eat actual food that gives me a buff this time. And I'll put some of these other things on. The stamina 2. I'll do the stamina 2 and take the agi 2. Okay, let me go read this. I aimed that right. I'm very happy with that. I've been screwing those up. I've been screwing my reverse cocks up pretty bad. And I made sure I landed that one when it mattered. Can this make it flee, though? It does. I just got this one, and I feel like I need a new wand. They just stay by the road here. It's all about having an exit strategy. Okay. Is there one here? Ew. Oh, he turns into a skeleton. What? That's illegal magic. Sir, that was illegal, what you just did. Oop. No. Shadow Mage implies shadow magic. That person was a necromancer or a skeleton mage. It was not on the label for the package. Okay. This isn't so bad. Especially when I get miracle crits like that. What is this shit? Need to stay away from, like, the interior areas. I think I'll be alright. The exit strategy here is be on the road. Standing around in Mana Shield paid off. Why would you scare me like that? Thank you for the warning. Actually, fully reset that fight. Stop. Look at me. Look at me when I frostbolt you. Don't look directly into it. I learned that from that Indiana Jones movie many, many years ago. You don't look directly into it. Actually, more than one of them, right? It was what? Raiders of the Lost Ark and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull both had a don't look into it thing. There's one right there. Person to my left in stealth. That's not a great frog. Excuse you? Who the fuck do you think you are? See me get that barrier up in time to block that entire shot? Oh, I guess I need to get emojis turned on here, don't I? Shit. That's how long it's been since I, like, streamed last. Like, 7 TV is a thing now, and... I gotta go get... I gotta go do that. That other one seemed like it was far enough back in the building, though, that it wouldn't have pulled. That's a great way to phrase it, and it's totally correct. Yo, Sleepless Viking, holy shit. That's really good information, thank you. Damn. Appreciate you dropping that on me.
That's still recharging.
I haven't done this quest in a long time, at this level. I've done, in the classic re-release, I did all the quests in the game that I had access to as a mage. But I never did them at the level I'm supposed to do them, so I've never done this quest at this level. I went blasted through it once at 60. So yeah, what Penumbra said. So there's a dragon that patrols outside. The inside is a death trap. This feels like a Gogol Bordello song. Okay, hold on. We're gonna check this building. Ah! Look at that! Look at that. I was right.
Isn't ready yet.
Okay. A man up first. Yeah, I've done a 1 to 60 mage before. I did it twice in Vanilla WoW. I did it once in Classic. I did a 1 to 70 in Burning Crusade, like the original one. And I had some spare time, so I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll give hardcore a try. It's been a fun trip so far. I played a warrior in Burning Crusade. I did a 1 to 60 warrior in Vanilla, and I did a 1 to 60 warrior in Classic. I'm gonna do this to despawn the chest, because I'm superstitious. I get these things out of my inventory, they're not worth that much. Okay, so that's all the signet rings, but I don't think I'm gonna go after the lead NPC here for Dark Council. That just seems like a good way to die. I'm getting respawns behind me now, okay. Use perception. Have a look around. Yep, right there. I think one can spawn over here too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I just got by one of them a little bit ago. go back to South Shore and see if I had that Alterac Ogre quest wrong. Or I saw him stealth over there. I was right about the respawns. Oh, I'm not in counterspell range. Crap.
I need to get closer.
Damn it. Come on, cast again, please. Or do your pact with Satan, whatever it is that you jerks do. Oh, what's this? Okay. You trying to play video games? It ran up on me. Here, Paladin, have intelligence. Oh, I just am finishing. Okay. Okay, let's uncheck Dark Council. Let's go turn this one in. And I gotta double check the Ogre quest. Because if it's the non-elite one, I'll do it. I've soloed the elite one in the past. I don't want to try it on this difficulty. Like, I did it one time just to see if I could. It took freaking ages. And was not fun enough to do again. It was not great. It was one of those, like, just did it to see if it could be did. Alright, which road is this? The bad one. I turn here. We're not running into Tarn Mill today. So we gotta take the next left.
It's too far away.
And these trees really get the camera. Sloptimal movement. Sloptimal. That's a new word. Thank you for introducing me to that one. I'm gonna have to say that during a game of pool sometime. Yeah, I've never heard that one. It's a very powerful word too. It makes so much sense. If you drop the W, like, ORD is the Swedish word for word. it is. Language is weird. Everything like makes sense, and it seems cool. And then you hit things like Hungarian, and like the like native language from like what is it? Where is it? Michoacan in Mexico. You hit like Korean, and then stuff stops making sense real fast. It's a field of study that if I just like could get infinite knowledge. Holy shit! A real mana potion. I keep greeting people in Swedish and finding Norwegians. I don't know how it is that this is the case, but it keeps happening. I've encountered way more Norwegians than Swedes. Because when people... Like, when I'm in online spaces, I'll greet people in different languages just because I know how to say hello in, like, 4 or 5 different ones. Ni hao, Ohio, hey, hola, hello. This is English, Swedish, Mandarin, Japanese, Spanish. I just pick one at random. Oh, I should have just done all 4 of those at once. At full mana, too. Would have been easy.
Still recharging.
Alright, I'll do it this time. I didn't get the freeze on the lead. Oh, I did get the freeze on the lead one. Nice. Okay. I'm not pulling more things. I'm okay with this scatter.
I'm out of range.
Oh, lockbox.
Inventory is full.
I have a rogue I can mail that to. Guess I probably could have taken that 5th one. If I planned better. Oh, useful crit. And now we'll go turn the quest in. Or generate mana on the walk back. We're just on this cliff? Are you kidding me? Freaking cats.
It's too far away.
I was gonna take a shortcut down. There was a mountain lion just sitting there at a 70-degree angle like a maniac. Don't you have a refrigerator sit on or something?
I can't carry anymore.
Wait, that's cooking skill.
Inventory is full.
Is there anything interesting I can drop? I'll drop the food. I use a buff food if I end up needing to eat. I'm trying to spend mana everywhere I go. Like, mana is experience points. So whenever I have mana and I'm out wandering around, if there's like a green enemy, I just shoot it. Give me the points. Okay. We'll turn in Noble Deaths. Yeah, the enemy's just going from 24 to 32 is such a big jump. I finished that abysmal cheesecake finally. I've been putting it off for like 45 minutes. It's just so wimpy. Kind of sad that I got it now. Because it was as a gift. And I'm like, oh no, I inflicted this on someone else. I'll have to get them a better one. Next year. Or just for no reason. Holy shit, an Asper, that's delicious. No, 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 no. No. This person is, like, uncomfortably close to South Shore. I'm like, this person needs to leave. No, there's one over there, too. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just leave. Just leave.
I can't cast that yet.
Thank you. I bet this one over here gets him. This one that's behind the tree. You're right. Tot there. See that guard ran out to that bear? Just hides right there in the shadow of the tree. I was totally expecting they were going to come over here for this bear and then just get destroyed. Dude, my very first character, like vanilla WoW. My very first character ever got completely destroyed by those orcs in Red Ridge Mountains.
What can I do for you?
Hold on, you have straight up greater healing potions and mana? What? Give me these. Give me these right now.
Have a good one. Hey there.
I'll sell this too. And these syndicate marks. I'm gonna cook off that lion meat. I gotta do a few trade skill things real quick to condense inventory.
See you later.
Then we will resume moving. The reason I know about that South Shore guard, though, that's in the shade there, is because I've been gotten by them before in vanilla. And the Death Guard between Tarn Mill and the river has also gotten me in the past. Yeah, I've been run over by that one when I was still learning the game the first time.
I'm out of range.
Oh wow, that actually saved me. I got 2 inventory slots out of that. Nice. I still can't believe I ate that raw fish.
Light be with you. Go with honor.
I just saw the space in my inventory from it.
Alliance.
Okay, 2,800 XP, so I got 14 kills worth of experience from that. Let me cook this lion meat. What is the lion one? Soothing spices for that one. Okay, that's across the street. One soothing spices.
Hello.
Tell me a soothing spices.
See you around.
Okay, do that and then talk to that person on the right. And see about that Crush Ridge quest. Put that there so I remember to eat it, so I see it on the screen. We're gonna mail it an alt. Okay, my lockbox is Anaj. Named after the Machinima creator from years ago, who used to make top 10 videos for like Halo and Call of Duty and stuff like that. All my alts are like fan names for like people that make stuff that I like. And then my actual alts are different things entirely. Everything needs to go to the Maywicks. I think I'm holding these. These are for me. But anything needs to go to Maywick's character. Oh no, this lockbox has to go to Anaj also. I didn't realize I had 2 of them. Okay. You know, that's kind of appropriate considering the challenge. I really like gloomy, dark stuff, so I'm all about those names. But yeah, it'll be like, you know, artist name and then fan. So like Maywick's fan, Prywinko fan. Anaj, instead of being Anaj fan, it's Anaj Light, in case I actually play that character, so it can be like an RP name for a Night Elf. But it's still very much a fan name. From the Crush Ridge Ogres.
See you around.
So this one's not an elite quest. No, that's just a regular. Holy shit. Okay. I'll go do that one then. I thought that was the elite ogre quest. Which is why I skipped it. And then this one is still... Yeah, this is the one that goes into the elite area. I'm pretty sure. But the Knucklebones is outside. So I'll go do that. And see where it puts me. And then, yeah, I might go to Arathi next. And then go there to get some cooking skill. Or maybe I just do more Syndicate for cloth. I do need the cloth. It's hard to, like, tell. What's the better one to do? As from all the skipped quests, I'm still behind on XP. I still can't do that Desolus quest because it's level 38. Or higher, even, because it's red. I think the mobs were level 38 while I was there. And I feel like there's a lower level portion of Badlands, but having to go through the 38s and 39s to get to where I know where quests are at? Hell no. Not in this challenge. But yeah, I have plans for names for other casters. There's, like, if I lose Gandair, I have another caster named Ronine that I would use. If I lost Ronine, I'd be Idri. If I lost Idri, now I'm running out of casters. So I have 3 different caster characters that are, like, OCs of mine. I don't like to use the term, but it's the most appropriate one. And then for warriors, I have a few different warriors that I could use. Like, Len is the one I'm using. But if it's not Len, it's Sibel. If it's not her, then it's Groton. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with priests. Well, I guess, no, if I lose Ovi, I'd probably make other cursed variations of Ovi. Be, like, totally honest. Probably make some other cursed, like, submissive healer name. Because that's, like, the meta for heal characters. So yeah, I'd probably just keep making priests that had names that use that, like, styling. Okay. Yeah, I'll let them quest instead of gank the whole camp. I was just kind of hoping they were done. It is incredibly cursed. I'm sure you've seen them out there. Some of these names for some of the priests and paladins that I've been seeing Alliance side are like, woo, okay. Unironically, I blame Overwatch for it. Oh shit, that's right, the add-on would just blast those. That's right. I know about the add-on, I just don't use it. I don't like playing with add-ons. If guilds make me, I do. Like, I'm not morally opposed. I just don't like shit all over my screen in any video game. I'll get that. Yeah, that's just the main thing. I just do not like things covering the game feed. That's all it comes down to. Because it's really easy to clutter the screen in any video game. And the ones that, the more minimalist the UI, the more I like it. Because I like the world environments. And I like being able to see things in them. Like, I don't want to miss out on seeing an enemy because a UI element blocked it. It's a problem I have in League of Legends. Not just me, it's actually a real problem in that video game. Because if you spawn on the top right, you have a disadvantage. Because you can't see enemies coming up from the bottom, and you're attacking downward. So bottom left is the optimal spawn in League of Legends. Anytime that you're on the left side is better for you, because you can see more of the map. It's dumb. And it's little shit like that. One of the reasons why I like Elden Ring so much. It had a very immersive UI. I'm just gonna let you walk back, because I ain't going down there to loot you. They had time to rethink their choices, and they chose to come back. Yeah, before I made my priest, I sat down and, thought for, like, maybe an hour and a half. Trying to come up with a, cursed username for a priest. And, the one that I hit was pretty good. You know your name is good when people, like, send you tells about it. So, that's how I know that name did well. I've gotten 3 messages so far about it. Because, like, you gotta hit the line where it's not reportable, but people know. I think those are some of the... like, as far as edgy usernames go, there's some that are just, like, too much. And it's, like, obviously too much. But when you get a username that is, when you get a username that... What's the word I'm looking for here? That is incredibly harmless, but the culture has decided to take it incorrectly, those are the best ones. There was a gnome rogue that I saw with the username Touch Toes. And I just looked at that and I'm like, thinking emoji. I'm like, I can't. There's something about that name that's not quite right. Those are the best usernames. Is the ambiguously not quite right. Those are the best cursed usernames. Because even if it's right, it's still the loft. And if it is wrong, it's really wrong. So you don't want it to be like that. I'm gonna do this camp, and then I'm gonna go back up for the ogres. Just why not drop by and loot the syndicate? Okay, I need to finish this pull before those 2 in the back show up.
That's still recharging.
Oh, amazing. It's a really good pull. That went very, very well. And I got a pattern that I'm not going to use, but whatever. I don't have the mana for this, really. No. That, do this. Oh no, it looks like I'm fine, because they'll flee. Got stabbed once. This deer is freaking me out so much, because there's mountain lions that patrol around, right? So every time I see it moving, I'm like, is this a mountain lion? The butterfly meme. Is this mountain lion? Spend mana on it. No! Deer can live. Gandair is a spiteful character, but not he doesn't have any issues with animals. I have other characters that are just like, ooh, tasty, or ooh, leather. That would just be all over that.
Get closer.
Oh, that's the... I'm not doing the elite one. That's what they're asking about. I think that's the one I'm purposely skipping. Is that one... I don't know. I just feel like there's space for shit to go wrong in there, and I have profound trust issues. At some point, I'll, like, dig up the clip to have it, like, on hand next time I say that, but nothing makes me more upset than I'm in a guild that is clearing a queue, right? And we're doing it pretty easily. I was in with a really good group of people, and so we're out. We've got world buffs, okay, and we're on our way to Twin Imps, right? And I think it's Twin Imps, but I get plagued, and I don't get dispelled, and I do the thing that I'm supposed to do. I run out of raid, and I stand, but I run out of raid to where there's a healer in range, and they're on camera healing, and then I tick down and die, and I'm like, hey, why didn't I get a dispel, or why didn't I get healing? You guys just let me tick out. And they're like, you're out of range, and I'm like, no, I was not. I stream. I will get you the video. I was standing right next to people. Don't tell me I was out of range. And it's like, oh yeah, let's just casually let world buffs get wiped because we can't act right. And if that happens in normal, I trust it even less in hardcore. When people are so nervous about their own safety that they get distracted. That's the main thing. That's the kind of the... Apply that to, like, numerous situations I've been in raids over time. But then add that people may be more likely to neglect me in favor of themselves due to the rule set. I'm like, I don't wanna group up. Maybe it's 60. You know, with people who have gotten there. I'll give it more of a try. But while leveling up, it just seems way too sketch for me. I'm not getting knuckle bones. Like, are they only from the elites? I'm gonna straight look this up. What is the quest? Rushford's Bounty. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not just, like, blasting ogres for no reason. Like, this isn't the elite one, is it? Yeah, this is the normal ones. I was right. I was right. I've just been really unlucky with drops, it looks like. Ah, Winter's Bite. That's how I paid for my mount. in vanilla, or not vanilla, in classic.
Recharging.
I think Winter's Bite was like in a guide for leveling because everyone was buying it. Like, that had to have been like a profession guide or something. I sold so much of that shit. Like, I had never paid for my mount faster, ever, than selling Winter's Bite in the classic re-release. Like, my mount was paid for at level 36. My very first mount, I didn't get until, I think, 48. Usually it's not until, like, 43. Yeah, there's the quest item. Little hog shank. Put that back. Oh, there's someone up there getting Winter's Bite. What is it for? I don't know. Leveling an alchemist now. Another character. That's what Ovi is. She's an alchemist. Gandair, he's a tailor enchanter. And everyone else is just going to be gathering professions because enchanting is so awful. I never wanted to do another crafting profession after it. A mage weave? Are you effing kidding me? I'm not even done with silk yet. Give me mage weave. Ogres are dropping at a pretty good pace, though. Kind of want to go see if I can get sages and come back. Get the Dark Moon buff. It's just I have to teleport into Stormwind, walk to Goldshire. It's like a lot of time. I don't know if it will actually save me any, because it's what, 1 spell? 2... 3... That's 20, 20, 20, 10, that's 50, 60, 70, 80... I don't know, it might matter. With how much is left on that ogre? Like 100 and something? I don't know, I think I'll just save it for tomorrow. I'm not gonna be on much the next like 3 days though. Cause I got work. I'll probably be off camera leveling up the priest and warrior. It's Yetis. But I want to try to get big sessions in the last couple days. I really want to get to 60 before the end of the month for Season of Discovery. I'm probably not going to be able to get all 3 characters up. But I can get 1. I just want to get back to Fellwood as soon as I can. It's going to be like dreadful though, because it's literally just going to be me doing furbogs for a very long time. Because I want the Timbermaw rep. Like, as soon as I can start killing them, it's just gonna be me farming them. Doing the Timbermaw rep farm. And getting XP at the same time. So just do both at once. Rather than have to do the rep farm at 60. because I think I can go from like 48 to 60. But the rep should be done before that. I would hope. Especially as a human. See, it's 4 now. This might be another one where I'd have to like push really hard to do a level. Especially because I missed so much time at the beginning of the stream. I get another inventory slot back and next when I eat that other clam. Made so many of those clams. I'm 5 out of 9 for bones. With 1 mage weave that I shit you not, I'm probably just gonna vendor. Because I'll get so many more later. Yeah, this was off to a slow start, but it seems okay now. Huh? I get up too fast and lose the buff? I'll get this one, then I'll work my way back. There's a few down here. Okay, hold on. I should keep an eye out for that dragon. I mean, I guess if it patrols, it's on the other side of the town, maybe, but still. That's fine. Past the half for this level, which is nice. Like, the middle half of a level is the part that sucks. Like, the start and end half of a level is a lot easier. It just looks better on the bar. was really good loot from that one. Got another excessive mana potion. Go down here and grab this one. Hey, there's a respawn. Why did I cast Frostbolt again? Okay. This. Oh, it's a regular ogre, so its damage was lower. Okay. The brutes do like 90, the other ones do 45. Yeah, the small hammer versus the big hammer. Oh, it didn't get it. Okay. Do buffs. We'll get this one. And I bought this bag of chips and I haven't opened it yet because I know it will make too much of a mess on my keyboard. I did buy a package of chopsticks specifically for this, but I haven't opened it yet. I'm being that lazy. Oh well. Better to not have the snacks anyway, probably. Ah. Damn, why can't I aim right? Hey, crit mattered, because I don't think a Scorch alone would have killed that. And the quest is complete. Okay. We can move on out of here. $136? What a jerk. Am I scrolling combat text off for some reason? Or did I just not notice that? I did disable that by accident. I wonder what key binding that was. I think after this ogre, I'm gonna get out of the area. Okay, time to go. Oh no, I reset my mana when I did that. For my, MP5 rule. I was kind of counting on walking up here and being at like 1200 mana. And I messed that up. Let's see how this camp goes. Clear it on the way back to town. Yeah, the quest after this is the elite one, not this one.
I need to get closer.
I'm glad that's not social with anything. Also, who just lets a lion walk through their camp, though? Okay, what's, I hit this person, what happens? Four? Okay. I cleansed the dot with the anti-venom during the pull because it was during an AoE pull. That could have just an excess of safety, you know, being really cautious kind of thing with that. At least my waters are free. Reign of the Owl. Int Spirit. It's gonna be a priest item, I guess.
It's too far away.
The one froze there. It's actually a little too close. Oh, that really lucky frostbite on the front one. Another good frostbite on the front.
I can't carry anymore.
My inventory is full. Get rid of this whisker. Give me that scroll.
Not enough mana.
Okay, so the next step is going to be doing Arathi Raptors for skill points. For cooking skill points. I think we spent enough time in the Syndicate area. Go beat up some raptors and get some raptor meat and use it for cooking. Get points. How many do I need? Raptor is 1-to-1. Oh, my cooking's capped, though. I'll pre-farm, whatever. So I'll have it ready to go at, Actually, I can get the quest now? Can I even do the quest now? Hold up. We're doing things. Going to Gadgeton. Can I get the cooking quest now that I'm 35, or is it... I can't remember if it's 35 or 40. Yeah, here we are.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay. Giant egg, zesty clam meat, Alterac Swiss.
Keep it real.
I'm just gonna auction house all that shit.
Yo! Glad I could help!
Okay. So I have the cooking quest. I'm gonna pay to win that thing so hard.
Goodbye.
Hey, potential.
Which one's the repair part? It's in here.
I got what you need.
Okay, I'm not gonna keep that. I'm gonna ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that. I'm not keeping shields. Okay, what are OV items? Those. I should have turned that quest in first. Whoops, my bad. I'm gonna ditch the one pot.
Be good.
Okay. Can do my banking while I'm here. I like Gadgeton so much. It's... Gandair lives here. I'm gonna do some bank things. Stuff the silk cloth in the bank. Oh, the wool is supposed to go to OV2. Shit. Actually, hold on. I need to spend some of this on first aid. Not for skill, but just to actually have the bandages in my inventory. Actually, that's enough. I can get one more bolt out of it, like this. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I was gonna vendor that mage weave.
What's up?
Do I want another bag slot? No, but yes. I don't have any bags with me, but... send that off to someone. Maywix, maybe?
For real?
Yeah, I think that's what I did. Maywix. OV. Okay, so I picked up the cooking quest.
Time is money.
Then we're going
friend.
back to Ironforge.
Have a good one.
Zesty Giant Egg Alterac Swiss. Alterac Swiss is just like an innkeeper, I think.
Hi, how
Wait,
are
I
you?
haven't leveled up yet. Let's go check the auction house. I need for a silk bag. I need heavy leather from my other character. Okay, I need to do tracking for this quest. Giant eggs, easy. Much each? 4 each? Okay. Zesty clam. Need 10? 5 and change each. Yeah, that's the best one. Oh. An Alterac Swiss just comes from an innkeeper. What? No. Put these there. Box them in over there. Okay, then that means that the next thing I need to do is... Yeah, where do I get Alterac Swiss from?
What can I do for ya?
A food place. Which zones sell
How
that?
are you? See you soon.
Let's see. Oh, Arathi apparently has it. Okay, so if Arathi has it, that's fine, because that's where we're going. Okay, so step 1, South Shore. Turn the quest. Yeah. And then go to Arathi. Do all that stuff. Okay, yep. We have a plan. So, in Trade Channel, you see a person with like a name with like Chinese characters in it. If I remember right, World of Warcraft is no longer available in China because of like a licensing and cooperation deal. So a lot of the people that would have played on that server play over on North America now, and there's only 2 hardcore servers in NA. So it's interesting to see like the Chinese players coming over here and playing. I think it's cool. They're a portion of like the World of Warcraft players that I've never been able to interact with, just because they always played elsewhere. I'm up for gaming with more people. It just looks sus as hell all the time. It's the only part that's weird about it, because their names are, well, like you see on the screen. I just like that the software supports it. That we can actually type those characters and things. I did once see an argument between 2 players where one had the Chinese keyboard so they could type the symbols really, really easily. And the other person did not. They were like, they had a North American English keyboard. And so they would type it out like phonetically with like the Latin characters. And the other person would just type like 8 to 10 symbols. And then the other person would have to type out, like 60-something letters to be the same amount of like information. It was very interesting watching those 2 yell at each other. Because one of them was translating it to me because I was playing League of Legends with him. And the guy on the other team said something in Chinese. And my friend knew what it meant. It was like, oh, he just said... And then they starts arguing, and he's just like... I remember him saying over raid call, he's like, man, I wish I had my Chinese keyboard here. It's so hard to type. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, the guy on the enemy team was just saying some really ignorant shit about my friend and didn't realize that he was Chinese and could, like, yell back. It was great. Okay, let's get this turned in. Hey, I see a warrior over there with a whirlwind axe. Hell yeah. Get these conjured. Get the mana regenerating.
Hey there. For the Alliance.
Way better wand, but nah, I'm
See you
good.
later.
Maybe when there's like way more people on, like a 5 stack, I feel like I would be okay with. With Polymorph and Blink, I feel like I can get out solo if I need to. Okay, so that's done.
Need help?
Now we go next door
Be
to
careful.
a Wrathy. And okay, so I think the plan is I'm gonna fight raptors until my Hearthstone comes off cooldown. Then we go back to Gadgetzin to complete the quest. And that will be it for me. I'm on the clock now. If I don't get to 36, oh well. I mean, maybe if I'm super close, I'll finish it, but... I got a bunch of things to do tomorrow. Tomorrow is the second to last session of the D&D game I've been running. They finished the main story, and there's just like some epilogue things. I was like, hey, there's an encounter that I think was going to be really hard, like a really difficult battle. And I deleted it. But now that you've finished the story, if you want to do it, I would still like to. And they were like, oh yeah, absolutely. I was like, cool. Okay. You have mana pots too? Yoink. I'll leave that last one there.
You need something?
Yes, I need food.
Safe travel.
Give me some to
Open
eat.
for business. See you around.
Which one of y'all has the snacks?
Can I help you? Be careful.
Which one of you has the snacks?
Good day to you. Looking for something specific?
Yeah, kind of. I need some damn cheese.
How are you?
You're the flight master.
Can I help you?
Need help?
Hey there.
This is only rep stuff.
Be careful.
Ah. What? I was told that it was in Arathi.
Hurry back!
Oh, it's in Hammerfall. Duskwood has it. Stormwind. Oh yeah, Trius cheese and Stormwind. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Let's get that on the way out then. Go get some raptors. $42 minutes-ish. Well, a little bit less than that. Like 40. Oh, level 31? No, there's higher level ones on the other end of the zone. I'll go over there. Or maybe I should stick to the ones in the 30s, though. For safety. Not sure. Raptor egg. Yeah, the other ones are down there. It's like, it's not far. That was level 30s. Damn it! Ugh. My hand and elbow are giving me grief now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, around when the Hearthstone's done, I gotta get out of here. Oh, that's level 31? I could have swore there were higher level ones, but I think they're back past the water. Mithril. Are these the good raptors? Well, 37. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Because if it's still 2 per mana bar like the level 30s would be, then might as well just fight these ones. Yeah, it's like 2 per mana bar. This is way more XP efficient.
I need to get closer.
What's the 37? My stamina food at the same time. Yeah, the other ones were looking like it was going to be 2 to a mana bar. Like 2.5, but you know, you couldn't do the third one. Oh, that's the waterfall that I'm hearing. I'm like, what's that hissing noise? It's just the ambient sounds of the game. I probably could have wanted that one down. Oh no, are the raptors here or is this botted? Yeah, there's raptors here, okay.
Out of range.
Lost out on casting time due to the range issue. There's one. I'm pretty sure it's the raptor flesh that I need. Yeah, raptor flesh. Then nothing else. That one wandered way too close. And it's just immediately a new one's there. It's a little scary. Yeah, so it's just the raptor flesh, not the eggs. So big.
I don't have a target.
There's another one. There we go. I was just waiting to get full mana. Hey. I like that frostbite. Crit mattered. Prevented me from taking some damage. I wouldn't feel like I had a lot of health or I had really low rolls on my fireballs. I'm going with this next one because I'm not taking Winter's Chill. Right. Maybe Frostbolt cast time. Get that next.
It's too far away.
Yeah, I'll take Frostbolt cast time next. Oh, I botched this pull already. Oh, real?
I need to get closer.
I'll get the ones walking towards me.
I'm out of range.
Or not? Oh, ew, disgusting. If I can get to like 1200, I'm fine. Not quite. I love it.
my frostbolts finally doing the same damage? No, they not with only a 10% increase. Huh. Check it again. We'll alternate. Okay. About 200. 230. 200. 250. Yeah, with the Frostbolt talent, maybe it's better. But I don't think it's better yet. Don't be social, please. They are. Okay, that's new. I'm gonna evocate on that one. My exit strategy is to go across the water. Six of them. I'm gonna have to buy vendor waters. It's just conjured ones really do not cut it. I'm 5 whole levels away before another rank.
It's too far away.
I'll try Frostbolt casting on the next one. What's the mana cost difference?
185 and 110? I don't know. Frost is the better mana to damage ratio. It's just a question of how many casts do you actually get in time. Before an enemy reaches you, you gotta hit the Nova.
I need to get closer.
There's 3 casts. It's the same as before. Hey, it's another one.
I'm out of range.
Two crits in a row. You went looking for Deathmaw. How did that go? Aw. Yeah, I've been running face first into him. A lot of people are just not, you know, getting anywhere near him. Oh, jeez. Respawned right on top of me. Okay. Any new stamina food?
It's too far away.
It's a little bit more mana efficient. I don't know if that equates to more actual speed or not. I think it doesn't really reduce the drink time because it's still 2 per mana bar. Whether it's fire or frost. I guess Frostbolt's a little bit safer. Yeah, no matter which way I do it, it's still 2 per mana bar. Whether if I do fireballs or if I do frostbolts. That's not really having a lot of impact. Yeah, I think I'll stick to the frostbolts then, since it's safer, since there's no real difference in I always thought the fireball would be better. A truly horrifying cave and quest there. The Kobold Cave, I think, is the worst one. The Troll Cave is not so bad. That Kobold Cave is bad. Who created that? There's like Goldthorn over there. Was not worth. I used it to farm, like, you know, elemental water and fire. I was in it a lot. And I used to do a lot of AoE farming it. Go check farm. So I was in the zone a whole bunch. Yeah, so I end with 800 mana, which is not enough to kill another one. Like, let me walk up on this one.
I need to get closer.
Ugh, yikes, that respawn. I got a crit there. So yeah, that one was crit dependent.
My mana is low.
I want to go on the tiny rock. Thank you. Alright, rebuff int. Oh, what are we doing? 18? Yes, like 15 minutes? I'm getting out on this one. Oh, crap. Oh, I think it's walking away. It's walking away. Well, raptor meat. Get them skill points. Yeah, I'm gonna get the ones that are along this water here. Those ones have been the most convenient to get.
It's too far away.
I also spent a lot of time in Arathi because of the PvP instance portal. And, you know, that's where the League of Arathor vendor is. What did that thing do? Consume flesh. Oh, so it bites you and heals. And it's just not weird, but I'm like excited to study later. Oh man. Been on the World of Warcraft all day. I want to get some like work done. At least it doesn't thrash. True. Thrash is like a wreck bomb. Nothing going on over there? Give me the mana. I gotta go buy cheese and hearth in a little bit. I want to get as much done as I can before then. Just trying to get skill points for cooking.
I need to get closer.
How many is left? 12? I will need one more food buff. Activate that now. I'm running out of fortitude buff also. I'm doing okay on health though. I don't need to use the stamina scroll. I've had pretty good control over the enemies this whole time.
It's too far away.
Like that. Oh, they're skinning. Nice. Sargrave. I feel like one should respawn like any instant. There it is.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Come on, it keeps walking away. Like in range for like a second.
I need to get closer.
No, that's too far. Stick to this one over here. 6 minutes? Not too many more polls. Yeah, we'll do 36, I don't know, tomorrow. Maybe if I stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that after D&D. Like, generally speaking, I don't do things after shows. And that's kind of how I view D&D to be.
I'm out of range.
Okay, I think I Evo here. Let's get a couple more of these in. Ew, that one has so much health. Damage roll's not been in my favor. That resist didn't do anything to help. Okay, I want to use this mana bar, and that's going to be it. Wow. Chain frostbites. Triple. Alright, just stay frozen, idiot. Alright. Not have enough to do another one. Okay. I don't know if raptor eggs do anything. I'll send them to Maywix. I'll find something to use them for later. Hello, El Sharon. The cheese shop.
Looking for something specific?
Okay. There we go.
Have a good one.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Okay, what's the next? Level 20. Okay. We'll send him to Len anyway. Anything else from me? Can I in town? No, that's done. That's done. Oh wait, the first aid book. See how much it is here. Like with the markup. They're just called expert books. They just put them strong anti-venom. Wait. I want that. I guess I do need that. It's actually not that much more. Well, I mean, yes, but it's a gold normally, plus the auction house markup. I'm gonna give that to Ovi. I'll get another one for me. I have ice block. She doesn't. She's gonna need that more than I do. Okay, we're gonna turn this quest in. Hey, what's up, dude?
Be good.
I have all this crazy
Keep it
shit.
real. Have a good one.
I got the super cooking now. Level 40 food that I can't use yet. Now where can I go to do cooking? I guess I just go back to Iron Forge. Oh wait, no. I'm going to Goldshire. That's right. I'm going to Goldshire because that's where Darkmoon Fair is. It's not anything new, right? It's just like go to the marsh and try to die.
Well met. Safe travel.
Journey to the marsh.
Hello.
Return to
See
the
you
marsh.
Farewell. Hey there.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
shut up, Jenna. I'm not doing any of that. You're insane. Hey, go to the middle of Dustwallow Marsh at like level 30. No. You're stupid. Why don't you escort me there? Speeve. What a username. Yeah, we're gonna go to Goldshire. I'm gonna do a little bit of cooking there. It's gonna be what? What am I cooking off? It's the raptor flesh. So I'm gonna need 19 hot spices. Then hopefully the Darkmoon Fair buff will be available for me when I am there next. I need to let my mana regenerate so I can buff people in Goldshire if there's anyone to be buffed. Nighttime, right? Yeah, it's still night. What is that? I see the word priest on that name. Stabbing a wolf with a knife.
It's too far away.
Okay. 19 hot spices.
Hey there. Have a good one. I buy and trade. Careful.
What? Did you not have
How are you?
no spices here?
See you around.
Yo, spices?
May the Alliance. Have a good one. King's honor, friend. Light bless. Good day to you. See you.
Oh well, I'll do another, I'll just do it in another location. Okay, that's it. I'm done for a day. Do level 36 on another time.